Like a bell cut.
Hello everyone, today we got a brand new snapshot. The version is called 21W41A and it is now out on the Minecraft launcher. It is a small snapshot for sure, still no Deep Dark, Warden, Goat Horns, that stuff. And yeah, Minecraft Live is also coming up later this week. I'll have a video on the mobs later after this video, like probably a day. So small snapshot, so this video will probably be shorter than the other snapshot videos I did. First off, we have a brand new CubeMap, so this is going to be the new background for 1.18. And look at all this very mountainous terrain, a village in the background. There's like a mountain on every side. So I'm just going to let this whole thing spin across so you can see what this whole thing looks like. And yeah, that is the whole thing. By the time I am done talking, the whole thing should have went through, and I'm not seeing any microbiomes in the distance. Also, nice touch with the sunset. Yes, this whole thing definitely looks like 1.18 terrain because everything is all mountainous and nice looking. Also look, a cave covering through the mountain. I feel like I always see that in a mountain. And the cave entrance here, and there's probably going to be more cave entrances somewhere. Nice forest. Yeah, I can definitely get used to this. Rest in peace, cave panorama, though. First off is not really a feature, but more of a bug that has been in the past couple of snapshots. So let's locate an ocean monument. I can see an Elder Guardian already. 3, of course. And my microphone is probably lagging. So I apologize if that is the case, because, you know, it's a snapshot, things are going to be kind of laggy. And I think you and me both know that I do not have the best quality mic in the world. Alright, so if we were to dive into the ocean, this is an ocean monument, right? Elder Guardians and Guardians live here. Although, no normal Guardians. There are Elder Guardians, but normal Guardians are missing. They are nowhere to be seen. And has this always been like this? Like a flat wall right there? Has to be. So, unless this is like a flat wall bug or something. Yeah, Guardians do not spawn in ocean monuments. And I think there's also some more bugs to do with mobs not spawning in structures. So maybe that means a mansion too. Alright, I hear the 2 mobs that spawn here, although this is a terrible spawn for a woodland mansion. It is literally inside a cliff, hanging off in this river. Yeah, maybe no buried, rivery, or sometimes oceany woodland mansions. It would be better off if it was on top of here. It could be like cutting into the birch forest as well. Also, there's a lush cave exposed right here. I bet there's more underneath this tiny looking lush cave. Yes, definitely a lot more. Although I have a complaint. Why when lush caves get tall like this, there's no moss on the floor, but only on the ceiling? That definitely should be changed. Like it cuts off right here next to this Amethyst Geode. Yes, that is not okay. I think lush caves should have both the ceiling and the floor, and not one or the other, because the ceiling kind of cuts off where it gets to the floor. But of course, there's these areas where it has both, but I mean like the bigger areas, like we just saw. Yeah, there's like lush cave everywhere down here. Alright, so yeah, apparently Guardians are bugged, and Woodland Mansions need some work. I mean, look, it just goes all the way down here, making you think that there should be a basement or something. So here I am trying to load in a Badlands biome, and there we go. So the next change is that the Dark Oak Mineshafts, which exclusively spawn in the Badlands biome, should be higher up now, so I assume that means we get to see them in the new mountainous Badlands now. Although this is kind of a flat-looking Badlands. A sparse jungle from last snapshot, nice. But yeah, this seems more flatter. Of course, the one time I want mountainous terrain, we get the flat terrain. Okay, it starts to go higher up. We could maybe dip into the ground. I don't know how common these types of mine shafts are. They should not be that rare. I always see them exposed in my worlds. World definitely needs work loading. Again, it's probably laggy because of the new height limit, most likely. So this is probably the mountainous we're going to get in this Badlands. But there's a mine shaft down here. As you can see, it's dark indeed in the Badlands biome. But what is the Y level of this? 84. Yeah, I think they like generated below like 6 years before, 17.1 and below. So I think that's what it means by higher, like the crazy mountains, but like around 80. Also, I know we saw a geode before, but this geode right here brings me to the next change. Geodes now should spawn below 30 or up to 30, as the changelog says. So this geode right here is Y level 30. That is at 8. Well, I was at the middle of it, so it kind of generated a little bit higher. So we should no longer see geodes in oceans, or maybe we might see them slightly exposed. I don't know. So as you can see, let's try to fly around. We see geodes like below us non-stop, and they also should be as common as 1.17.1, but just lower. I feel like they're super rare in previous snapshots. Okay, here's an aquifer. And hit the surface. Alright, let's go to exactly level 30, which we are not. We're below geode spawning. Okay, there we go. Alright, now let's fly. If we have a chance, we might, like, crash into a geode or something. Geode down there. Geode over there. Yeah, geodes are going to be a lot more rewarding in this update. Yeah, I definitely see more geodes below me than above me. But at the same time, it was not above me that often. And it seems like geodes are more common below Y0, because that's where I see them. Look, deep slate right here, geode right here. One for once a cave entrance actually connects to a geode. Nice. Now, dungeons are good at connecting to cave entrances, but geodes are always their own little hole, like over here. And they still seem to be different sizes. That's nice. This one seems to be medium, and so does this one. A nice big spaghetti cave right there. Another geode. Yeah, spectator mode, they seem common, but if you give out it, they are not common at all. Which Y level is this at? 0. Pretty much exactly. Oh, there's a geode a little higher up right there. And yeah, definitely seemed like that changes the case. Again, not the biggest snapshot. In fact, I think it is considered a random snapshot for some reason. And here they talk about their annual Minecraft Live event. And speaking of that, they are doing a mob vote again, and I will have a video on all the mobs shortly, and what I think about them, and what they do, and even telling you what I vote for. And here are a bunch of bug fixes. a few technical changes. Here are all the changes I covered other than the bottom one. The angle at which sprinting against a block does not break your sprint has been increased a bit. So I think I forgot to talk about this change, which is actually a big change. I completely forgot about it, even though I saw it in the changelog. So when you're running in your strip mine in your Minecraft 1.17 world and you just stop sprinting, yeah, that should not be the case anymore. I mean, you still can stop, but not as often. Like, if your arm touches a block slightly, you will still sprint now. And yeah, technical changes, new randomizer number generated for overworld generation. And I think that means more seeds, which is cool. I know Java already has millions of seeds. Also, CubeMap is the panorama, they call it that too. And here are all the bug fixes this week. Texture changes, parity issue, and the big one, right here. The one we have been checking every single snapshot so far of 1.18. Nether biomes don't generate correctly. That's right, Nether has finally been fixed. And it seems like axolotls were not spawning at lush caves, even though they kept making a bunch of changes to lush cave axolotls, so we should see them in those clay pools now. And yeah, a bunch of other important bug fixes. In fact, let's go ahead and check the Nether. I don't think they would be lying, but, still want to see if it looks exactly like it would in 1.17.1. So let's go ahead and enter the Nether. And right off the bat, a Soul Sand Valley. The world is still loading in, so my mic might be buggy or glitchy out once again. But as you can see, this is a Soul Sand Valley. The bones, the pillars, the fog, the particles, the mobs, the blocks. Yeah, a lot of things in this biome. It is back to normal. In fact, let's locate a forest. Let's see how the forests are doing. Ah yes, locating is so much smoother in the Nether because there's no new height limit. Alright, this calls for spectator mode, and the forests are back indeed. Yes, now we can finally ride striders again. Oh yes, you have no idea how happy this makes me that we are not going to have a buggy Nether in 1.18. But our structure is still here. Let's locate a bastion, since apparently mobs don't generate in structures. Well, some of the structures. I heard the Pickle and Brew, and saw it in the subtitles, so those still spawn. Alright, just making sure structures are not bugged. Now let's locate a fortress, which is not that hard at all. You can go there right in a click. And a load in. Alright, we made it to the terrible fortress. Alright, there's blazes, and a random blaze right there. Alright, so they still spawn. There's wither skeletons spawn here, right? They should. If I go in spectator mode, no mobs will spawn, so yeah. Then we're just gonna have to fly around in creative mode. Still chests. Definitely nice. Interesting. No wither skeletons. That is not good. I know they don't spawn everywhere, but I should see it at least 1 to 3 by now. There's normal skeletons. Oh, yes, good, wither skeletons. 2 of them right here. In fact, 3 of them. Ah, yes, good. So Nether is completely fine. Alright, so we're gonna end the video in the Nether. Once again, if you enjoyed the video and would like to see more Snapshot videos, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you do not miss my Snapshot videos. In fact, I have more videos than just Snapshot videos, which you can see right in the outro cards that are about to show up right now. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, and I hope you are excited for the Deep Dark, Warden, and Minecraft Live. Okay, we're not going to end the video while I die in lava again. We're going to end it on this blue stuff.